Hi Capricorn, welcome to December 2016 and happy birthday! For those of you born the 21st on, it is birthday time. In December, it's great for you to have some fun, to celebrate. There's a lot of fun celebratory energy here. What you're doing is you're like the plane on the runway waiting for the tower to tell you it's time to take off. So you're waiting for your takeoff. You're waiting for the tower to give you the green light. Now that green light will come for you in January when Mercury goes direct. Mercury will retrograde in Capricorn on December 19th through January 8th. Once Mercury goes direct, all of the planets will be direct until February 6th when Jupiter takes his turn to go retrograde. We didn't have this last year going into 2017. We did not have retrograde. We did not have direct planets. We only had it for like 5 days. Here we have it for almost a month. And that is good news. When all the planets are direct, it is the cosmic green light from the universe saying, go for it. Go after what you want. Start that new job. Start that new business. Launch that website. Launch anything that you've been working on. The window of opportunity is January 8th through February 6th. And that is going to be a time where you're feeling the strongest. You're ready to take on the world. You're ready to move forward. You're on fire, you're ready to go, and it's super exciting. Jupiter is in that area of your destiny in the world, what you do in the world. He will not be back there for another 12 years. So this is your time to go for it. Even if Pluto is challenging, even if Uranus is challenging, Pluto is not an unlucky planet. And it is about power, how you're using your power, how you're owning your power, how you share your power, or how you give your power away. And so this is a time for you to go after what you want, go after your heart's desire once that Mercury goes direct. Whenever Mercury is in our own sign, it's very personal. So having Mercury, he goes into Capricorn on December 2nd, having them in your own sign, and you know, he was retrograde last year at this time. We've had 4 Mercury retrogrades in 2016. So for many of us, it's been start and stop, start and stop. Well, that's going to not be 2017. And there's a really important message for all of us, especially Capricorns, with Mercury taking his turn to reverse here in December. And for you, it's very personal. It is about what you're doing, how you're going about it, what are your strategies. When Mercury's in reverse, we all go into our subconscious. We're not in conscious awareness. And that's why it's not the best time to make very important decisions, like get married, buy a house, buy a car, start a new job. Once he goes direct, that'll be the time. Or before he goes retrograde. So the first 19 days of December, you can do all that. You can start anything new you want to. I just see you stronger in January after your new moon. That comes on the 29th of December. It will be unique for each one of you because each one of you has your own personal natal chart. This is a general reading, but it still applies to every one of you listening, watching. And I go into as much detail as I can without, spending hours here. I could go on for hours, but anyway. So with Mercury taking his turn to reverse in your sign, it is very personal from the universe saying, look at what you're doing, look at how you're doing it, and is it bringing you what you want? Are you getting the results you want from what you're doing? With Mercury retrograde in that dream state, dreamscape, what do you want to create? What do you want to see happen? This is the time to do your homework. This is the time to go back over things and get ready to launch, because the tower is going to signal, Capricorn, go! And there's going to be no stopping you. You are, ready to go after what you want. So now's the time to rework your ideas and your life, your strategies, so that when it's time to launch, all your ducks are in a line. Everything's in a row, everything's ready to go. This is the time when Mercury is retrograde to look everything over, think about what you're doing, and also to kind of chill out too, is in Sagittarius is 12 signs from you. This is the time to, finish unfinished business, meditate, dream, play, work on your health, right? The Gemini full moon on the 12th, on the 13th, happens in the area of your health, your well-being, your work habits, your health habits, your psychological diet, how you feed yourself mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, your lifestyle. This is a fabulous moon. It is in positive energy flow with Uranus in your foundation, Jupiter in your destiny in the world, and it's trining Mars in the area of your money. Mars is in Aquarius, trining Jupiter, so there could be some bonus coming in here for you here in December. Financial gain is very strong for you because Venus comes right in after that into Aquarius, and Aquarius rules the money you make, your earning ability, your resources, and it's in positive energy flow with the Gemini moon in the area of your work, how you work, your work habits, and it's trining positive energy flow, gifts from the gods, Jupiter in your 10th house. So there's some sort of promotion happening here for you in December, going into the new year. That's incredibly exciting, and it's palpable, and you can feel it. December is definitely a game changer for all the signs. I love the astrology in here in December. The Sun will couple with Saturn on the 10th, and then it trines Uranus on the 12th, and Saturn, your ruling planet, trines Uranus exactly on the 24th. And then May 18th and July 11th, 2017. Whenever a planet goes exact, that's its greatest potency. That's the aspect's greatest potency, strength. It's when it's at its strongest. It's when it's exact and just starting to separate. Power. And so this is good news. Saturn is your ruling planet. And Saturn in positive energy flow with Uranus is about positive change, change that we like, change that is graceful, change that we want, practical, innovative, creative, dynamic, exciting change that we've been waiting for. I've been waiting for this energy for years, and especially all of 2016. And now it's here. And it's on all of next year. So this is exciting because it's your ruling planet. And it's in positive energy flow with Jupiter in your reputation in the world, your destiny in the world, what you're doing in the world, your achievement. Capricorn is the natural ruler of the 10th house. And having Jupiter there is so exciting, so delicious, so gorgeous, that I love giving you good news. And with Saturn in harmony with Jupiter, and in harmony with Uranus, and in harmony with planets in Aquarius, Mars in Aquarius, then Venus in Aquarius, that's financial gain. That is definitely financial gain. And it is majorly exciting. This is so good. Now Mars will enter Pisces on the 19th, the same day Mercury goes retrograde, but Mercury moves ahead on January 8th, and then the Sun enters Capricorn on the 21st. Happy birthday! And it's solstice. Solstices are power days. That's when the universe does these massive cosmic downloads, and the energy shifts, and you shift, and we shift, and it all shifts, and they're just very spiritual days. So you have happy summer in the southern hemisphere, winter in the northern, but the good news is it is the day of the shortest day of the year, and it's the return of the sun, which means now the sun will start returning to us, and that's good news. That's very good news. And Saturn is trining Uranus on the 24th, exact. Venus trines Jupiter on the 25th. Now, Christmas looks amazing. And Venus is trining Jupiter on the 25th, and she's sextiling Saturn and Uranus on the 25th. And that is financial gain. There's where you're gaining in financial strength, you're gaining in resources. It can come to you through your work. It can come to you through family. It can come to you from unexpected areas where you didn't even know that you could receive money from, prosperity from, abundance coming to you. And you didn't even know that you could get a bonus from this area. So just be open to abundance. The universe has unlimited abundance. And we want to be vibrating where we're receiving the abundance. We're ready to receive the abundance, right? So that could be a good mantra. I'm ready to receive the abundance that is mine. Thank you, universe, for the abundance that is mine. Thank you, universe, for my promotion. Thank you, universe, for my increased income. Yeah. And so this looks really amazing. Now, Jupiter exactly opposes Uranus on December 26th. Then it goes exact again all the way through April, but it's on all of next year, right? If you take the aspect out, 10 degrees, 12 degrees, it's on, it's around, and it's going to keep showing up in all these charts, and the new moon, the full moon. And so it's really exciting. And it's on at the Gemini full moon, and that is all about using your spirituality, your intuition, your idealism with practicality, right? Saturn is very practical. Capricorns are very practical, right? However, you're also very spiritual. And so it's about using the left and the right brain. The people that are the wealthiest, that make the most money, they use their intuition. They use their instincts. Yes, they use accounting and practicality and facts, but they also listen. They also tune in to higher intuition. And they may not always publicly say that, but they do. And that's the key. That is the key to success, is using the left and the right brain, using creativity with responsibility, using intuition with logic, using both parts of the brain, using traditional medicine with holistic medicine, using our spirituality to guide us, but also being very grounded in the physical. Saturn rules the matrix. We are in the matrix. 3D has rules, and you need sleep, you need to eat well, you need to take care of yourself, and as you're in Sagittarius, before you go into birthday time on the 21st, you're in the area of life-work balance, how you're taking care of yourself. That Gemini full moon wants to know how you're taking care of yourself. And balance is the key for all of us, not working too much, not working ourselves to the point where we're not healthy, but not ignoring the work, not just going to the other extreme where we're escaping from responsibility, we're escaping from the work we need to be doing, but doing the work we're here to do, doing what we're here to do, and doing it with life-work balance. So the first 3 weeks here in December, you're totally focused on life-work balance, but you're very excited. Like you can feel it. You can feel there are good things coming for you, and that you've been waiting a long time for the good. And you're ready to celebrate too, and celebrate the holidays, go to parties, have fun, because you're getting everything lined up. The plane is stocked, everyone's on board, the crew is ready to go. You're just waiting for the tower to say, it's your turn. So it's coming. And yeah, you're waiting for the universe to call your name. It's exciting. It's really exciting. I love December. I can't remember I love doing the astrology this much, because there's just so much good in here for everybody. So much good. Now, your new moon is awesome, okay? The sun and the moon are coupled together at 8 degrees Capricorn. Yes, Mercury is sitting there retrograde. They're not touching Pluto. They're not touching Uranus at the time of the new moon. As the moon moves forward, hours later, it will have to confront Pluto, and then days later, the sun will have to confront Pluto, and then Uranus, moon, sun, Uranus too. But at the time of the new moon, and this is your new moon, you get one new moon a year, one full moon a year. Your full moon will come when the sun is in Cancer. And it is an indicator of the year. There's no challenging aspects to the new moon. Mars is sextile the new moon. Neptune is sextile the new moon. That's positive energy flow. That's opportunity. Sextiles mean opportunity. And you take a little effort and doors open, right? And so this is a very lovely energy. And for you, it's incredibly creative, because the Mars and the Neptune is in the area of your conscious awareness. It's in the area of communication, speaking, writing, listening. And it's in positive energy flow with this new moon. So this can be a new moon where you're feeling really creative, new ideas are coming in for you. Don't forget, Saturn and Uranus are in positive energy flow. Jupiter and Uranus are being activated. So there's a lot going on with you behind the scenes. There's a lot going on with you in your mind. There's a lot of downloads from the cosmos coming in for you, giving you new ideas, new ways of working, new ways of living, new ways of relating, new ways of expanding whatever you do out into the world, your products, your services, out into the world, so that you are achieving your goals, you're achieving your heart's desire, you're having great success in the world, achievement and success in the world. And so there's a lot happening behind the scenes with you, as well as physically. Like, you will tangibly see financial results here this month with this astrology happening for you. And it's exciting. Even at the Gemini full moon, there could be some sort of financial breakthrough with you in regards to the work that you're doing. And then Venus comes in at Christmas, and I think Santa Claus is going to be really good to the Capricorns this year. So be really nice. Don't be naughty. No, you can be naughty, but don't be too naughty. You want to make the good karma. Think of it that way. You want to do good so you attract good. Right? And so it's all in good self-interest, right? You do good, then you attract good. But being a little naughty is fun. You gotta have fun too. And so I just love this energy for you. Now, this is a great new moon, and it is an indicator of the year ahead. And for you, it's creative. It's very spiritual too. It's dynamic. And you will be tapping into your creativity. Your mind is ready to really open up creatively. So your mind, it wants to expand creatively. It wants to, it's like you want to go into new areas. You want to check out new areas. Do things you haven't done before. Try things you haven't done before. See where they take you. Like, for fun. I'm not saying for career. I'm saying for just fun, like hobbies, or, doing things that you've always wanted to do, but you haven't had time to do, or didn't get yourself to do it yet. What have you always wanted to do that you haven't done? December's a good time to think about it. January too, to do it. And over the holidays, go do something fun you've always wanted to do. Swim in the ocean, right? Swim with the dolphins. It's because Neptune rules the ocean. It's the water. So it could be something to do with the water, but it also rules, the movie industry, the music industry, creativity, so maybe it could be singing, it could be dancing, it could be, doing something creative that you've always wanted to do. It's fun. Writing, it could even be writing too. Now, there is one challenging aspect in here, one out of a million, and that is the Mars crossing over Neptune. And you want to be really clear in communication, okay, because Mercury's in your sign. And I remember when Mercury was in my sign and I was trying to communicate, I couldn't go to war. It sounded like that. And with Mars on Neptune, that is deceitful actions. And, there's a dark side, but it's a very fast-moving transit. It's not going to be around that long. But you do want to pay attention because it is at the new moon, even though both of them are pouring positive energy into the Capricorn, Mars and Pisces and Neptune and Pisces hooking up like this, it can bring, for you, it could bring that salesperson that sells you, snow, to Eskimos, milk to cows. It could be that salesman that talks you into this new technology and you get it home and it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all the way they said it. Keep your receipts in December. Whatever you're purchasing, when Mercury's retrograde, and now with this Mars-Neptune, the salespeople are going to be, telling us nice stories, and we're all going to live happily ever after. And if you buy this product or this service, you are going to go to the land of Oz and live with rainbows and butterflies. You know how they can sell us anything. Salespeople are very likable people. They all have good personalities. They like people. They're great with people, and they can sell you anything. They can talk you into anything. So if anybody's trying to talk you into anything around the 29th, at first couple of days, 29th, 30th, 31st, first and second. By the 2nd of January, it'll be clear. And that's the nice thing. Mars is flying forward. He's going to pass over Neptune and clarity returns. And Uranus goes direct on the 29th. Uranus is the awakener. Uranus is lightning. Uranus is expect the unexpected, sudden unexpected. And he's the truth teller. So Uranus represents the Christ consciousness. So he represents higher consciousness. And so with him moving direct on the 29th and then Mercury moving direct on the 8th, all the truth will be out here in January, and especially after Mercury goes direct. So save your sales receipts. Bring it back. Whatever is promised to you and isn't delivered, you keep your receipts, you bring it back, it's all good. Just because people try to deceive, that doesn't mean they're going to get away with anything. And so, I got to give you the heads up, right? There's all this positive energy in here. We got the Jupiter Uranus and Saturn Uranus and Venus going off with everything and Jupiter going off and Mars going off. We're all going to be like, very easy to sign away, to the devil. And then you get the bill and you're like, what? And so, just be aware that there is that, potential for deception with the new moon. Not the moon itself, but with Mars and Neptune at the new moon and at the end of the year going into the beginning of people trying to, for you, it has to do with communication. They're trying to sell you something you don't need. They're trying to talk you into something you don't really want. And so trust your instincts. Trust what you feel. Your body is the messenger. It'll tell you something's not right here. Something's not. I'm not getting the full story here. And trust that. Just say, I can't make any major decisions until January 9th. And then you're in the clear. You're totally good to go. So for those of you open to love and interested in love, I'm not really seeing, any kind of big love thing happening here. That'll come next month when the full moon is in the area of relationships. Doesn't mean it can't happen. Love can happen anywhere, anytime, and unexpectedly. For those of you committed, I'm not seeing any challenge either. It is really going on financially for you. It's going on in your career, your achievement in the world, your work in the world. Your money looks fantastic. Your money is totally improving in December and going into January. And, you know, it has more to do with what's going on with you, how you're taking care of yourself. Remember, your wealth is in your health. The better you feel, the more you can do. The more you can do, the more you achieve. The more you achieve, the more you attract. Law of attraction is always matching. So it comes to what we're ready for. And for you, it's about, you know, getting ready for your birthday on the 21st, you know, for those Cappies born in December. And then for January is the big month of Capricorn. Big focus going on with you and choices you're making. Look at the choices you're making. Are the choices you're making bringing what you want? If not, with the Mercury, he's saying, let's go back over our choices. Let's go back over our strategies and really think about what it is I want to create in 2017, in December as well as 2017, because almost like December feels like the start of 2017. Like, yes, it's the end of last year, 2016, but it doesn't feel that way. It feels like December's the new year. You know, like it's a 1, even though it's a 12-month. Feels like it's the 1. But anyway, it is new beginnings here. And so consider what it is that you want to see happen in 2017. What do you want more of? What do you want less of? And focus on that, and then look at your strategies. What steps, action steps, can I take to achieve what I want? To use this Jupiter energy that's working in my favor, the Saturn, the Uranus, the Mars, the Venus, all of these planets are here to uplift you and inspire you, increase your abundance. How are you using them to create the life you want and live your best life? So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, and sharing my videos, Capricorn. You're so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock! And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology here, coming up in 2017, 2018, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section. It's also in the annotations and the cards. You go to my astrology page, you purchase your consultation. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule, and we're working together. I also have 2 fabulous events here in January 24th, money manifestation and love power. It's all about using this Saturn energy, this Jupiter energy, this Uranus energy. We are never going to have this energy again, where Saturn is in Sagittarius, trining Uranus in Aries, and Jupiter in Libra is activating both of them to create this new foundation of powerful manifestation. You can literally bring into the physical whatever you are thinking and wanting to create. And I want to focus on that in January to get everybody pumped up for next year, because we have so much to look forward to. So I'd love to see you there. And even if you can't make it on the 24th, when you purchase the programs, you get the private video link and the companion workbook. So it doesn't matter whether you, I mean, I would love to see you there, but if you can't make it, you still get the program. So for those of you that celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate, may it be the best holidays. I'm seeing like really good energy in here that I haven't seen, I can't remember for the holidays. This is so good, and you've got an awesome new moon. So happy birthday. Love is magic. Love transforms ordinary days into magical days. The power of love is in my hair, that's like a hither stare. It strips my conscience bare. It's witchcraft, and I've got no defense.
defense for it. The heat is too intense for it. What good would common sense for it do? 'Cause it's witchcraft, that crazy witchcraft. And although I know it's strictly taboo, when you ask me to me, my heart says yes indeed in me. Proceed with what you lead me to. It's such an ancient pitch, but one I'd never switch, 'cause there's no nicer witch than you.